Dripping slow across my collarbone. Your perfume still on my pillow, but your heartbeat long gone home. I try to wash off your memory, but it stains me like cheap wine. Every whisper that you left here still crawls up the back of my spine. Your shadow's in my kitchen, sipping coffee like you own the place, and the mirror in the hallway still wears the outline of your face. I told myself I quit you like a habit carved in bone, but the nights keep getting longer and I still sleep alone. Ooh. Myself in armor, mascara thick as midnight rain, but every step on these cracked sidewalks still hums your name again. My friends say I should leave you, like a blues song leaves the stage, but darling, you're a wildfire burning through another page. I'll light another cigarette, watch the smoke spin in the ash, pretending I don't miss you, but I flinch with every flash. If heartbreak had a currency, I've spent it all on you, and the cost of loving foolish is a debt I can't undo. Now I'm dancing in my bedroom to a record full of lies, trying to drown the echo of the silence in your eyes. I trade every wasted promise, every tear I couldn't hide, just to feel your reckless heartbeat one more time against my side. But you're gone like summer lightning, and I'm stuck in winter's hands, reading chapters you abandoned in a book no one understands. If love was meant to save us, then darling, we were doomed to candles burning slowly in a half-forgotten room. So I'll stitch my soul together with whatever thread I find, pour whiskey on the memories, leave your ghost far behind. But if you ever wander back through this broken honey light, you'll find a girl rebuilt from sorrow, standing stronger in the night. Soft but sharp enough to scar, like a match lit in a whisper that still burns from afar. You walk through my defenses like you own the broken parts. Now every breath I'm taking still trembles where you start. Your touch was kind of poison, sweet enough to keep me near, a melody of trouble I kept drinking year to year. die alone. I scrubbed you off my skin, love, till the morning bruised my hands. But ghosts don't fear a sunrise, they just haunt another strand. I tried to lose your rhythm in a stranger's careless kiss, but even in the shadows I still fold into your bliss. I walk past all our memories like a crime scene never closed, tiptoeing through the ruins of the girl you once exposed. My voice keeps cracking open when I sing without your flame, and every crowd I stand before still echoes out your name. Baby, I was honest, more than you could ever be. You wore truth like a costume while I wore it faithfully. And when the curtains faded, you slipped out the back of night, leaving me to gather pieces under dim and borrowed light. I surrendered to the sorrow, let it pour like crimson wine, 'cause healing ain't a straight road, it curves just like your spine. But someday when you wander through a heart you never kept, remember velvet burns the deepest, where the soul once quietly wept. So here's my final warning, not that you would ever stay. Loving you is fire that won't die but fades away. And though your flame still lingers in the corners torn apart, I'm learning how to breathe again without you in my heart. There's a blue room in my memory where your laughter used to stay, a window dripping moonlight on the lies we used to say. The walls still hum our secrets in a trembling minor key, and every crack inside them is a truth you stole from me. Your jacket's on the chair back, your boots still haunt the floor, like you're walking any moment, but you don't live here anymore. The scent of smoky midnights clings like perfume to the air, and I swear I hear you breathing, though I know you're nowhere near. I paint the room in daylight, but it fades before it dries, 'cause sorrow loves a corner where forgotten hope still lies. Your memory's like a vinyl that skips where we went wrong, repeating all the moments where I stayed too damn long. The night sits heavy on me like regret on fragile skin. I I pour another comfort, but the numb won't settle in. I talk to empty shadows like they answer back in tune. 'Cause sometimes loneliness is the loudest in the room. I traced your name in dust, babe, on the shelf you never filled. The letter shook beside me like a promise unfulfilled. I know that you're not coming, still I check the door each night. 'Cause hope is just a habit that outlives the fading light. I trace your name in dust, babe, on the shelf you never filled. The letter shook beside me like a promise unfulfilled. I know that you're not coming, still I check the door each night. 'Cause hope is just a habit that outlives the fading light. So I keep this room a relic of the love I couldn't save, a museum of the moments I was too afraid to brave. And maybe when I'm stronger I'll let daylight in once more. But tonight I'll sit in blue rooms where your ghost still owns the floor. You etched your name in ink on my half-empty whiskey glass, smeared it with the promises you had no strength to make last. The letters blur like rainfall down a window cracked with time, and each drop tasted bitter like your memory on my mind. You said you loved me gently, but you held me like a dead. A gamble with my heartbeat you were never meant to share. The bar lights dimmed around us as you whispered through the haze, a future dripping honey that dissolved within a day. I kept a glass for months, babe, just to feel you in my hand, tracing all the crooked letters where I tried to understand. Your touch was always shaky, like a secret on your tongue. And every time you kissed me, I felt something come undone. I leaned into the liquor, let it wash you from my lips, but the way you said my name still bruises every word I sip. The bartender knows better. He don't ask about your goals, just pours another warning when I miss you the most. You wrote apologies in condensation on the bar, like you hoped I wouldn't notice all the nights you drifted far. I try to read the meaning in the smudges that you trace, but darling, it can't hide what's already left your face. Now I'm staring at that glass, at the outline of your lies, thinking how the truth looks when it finally dries. I could throw the damn thing out, let it shatter with the past, but heartbreak's just a story, and that glass is built to last. So here's to every promise you were too afraid to keep, every whispered midnight vow that dissolved before the sleep. Your ink is fading slowly, but the lessons carved in brass. Never trust a lover who writes on a whiskey glass. Voice breaks through the static like a radio half alive, crackling with the memories that refuse to say goodbye. You always called at midnight when your courage came undone, and I answered like a habit to a war I hadn't won. You said you needed shelter from the storm inside your chest, but every time I held you, you left fingerprints of unrest. Your love was never steady, more like lightning in the breeze. It shocked me when you touched me, left me trembling at the knees. I tried to tune you clearer, but your signal slipped away, fading into silence where the truth refused to stay. You talked in coded heartbeats, words you never meant to say, and I kept decoding meanings that were never yours to lend. Oh, lonely is a language you taught me far too well, a static-laden whisper made of things we couldn't tell. I held on to your frequency like a sinner holds a prayer, believing if I listened close, I'd find you waiting there. But love don't live in static, and it don't survive the cold. It cracks beneath the noise when the lies grow too bold. You kissed me through the chaos of a world that never stayed, but connection built on trembling is a bond too quick to fade. Ooh, ooh, kiss you're sending static, every half believing lie. Your frequency is fading like a ghost that won't react. But darling, I remember how it felt to want you back. The night stayed for me long after you slipped out the door. Hung its coat on my shoulders like it knew I needed more. The moon poured down its silver on the mess you left behind, and the silence in the hallway still repeats you in my mind. Your coffee cup is waiting like you'll reach for it again, but the lip stain on the porcelain is a ghost of where you've been. I try to chase your shadow down the alley of our dream, but all I found was pavement split apart at empty seams. The night asked me a question with a whisper, cold and slow. Why offer him your heartbeat when he never watched it glow? I didn't have an answer, only breath that shook with pain, and the night just nodded softly like it understood the strain. I sat beneath the window where we used to count the cars, let the city hum its secrets to my half-forgotten scars. You love me like a tourist passing through a borrowed room, leaving postcards made of heartache stamped in temporary gloom. But the night always stayed loyal, held my tears without complaint, let me crumble on its shoulder till my heart grew faint. It wrapped me in its quiet with the patience you outgrew, and I wondered how a stranger could be kinder than you. I whispered to the darkness all the words you never heard, the kind that choke the sunlight when the truth becomes absurd. The night didn't try to fix me, it just let me fall apart. And sometimes that's the only way to gather back a shattered heart. So when you come back wandering with that tired, crooked plea, remember when you left me, the night stayed for me. And I learned under a shelter what you never cared to see. A girl reborn from sorrow is a woman finally free. Ooh. your smoke rings of promise, but they vanish in the air. Perfect circles made of nothing, spun from words you never spared. I watch them drift above me like a halo meant to tease. But every kiss you gave me was a trip to skies that seas. You like me in the shadows, where the truth could stay unclear. Held me just enough to claim me, but too little to keep near. Your laugh was sweet as whiskey, poured in glasses made of lies. And the kindness in your voice never matched the in your eyes. You said I was your weakness, said I made you lose your grip. Funny how you call it weakness when I only met your lips. You always kept the distance, measured out in hidden scars. Loved me like a constellation, but left me chasing stars. I learned to read your silence as a language of your own. Pause a turning doorway, every sigh a stepping stone. And still I stood beside you like a sinner in the dark, waiting for the warmth of fire from your ever-fading spark. I followed all your smoke rings, thinking they would lead me through, but illusions burned to ashes when they made of someone's truth. Your promises were fragile, melting thin before my eyes, leaving nothing but the echo of your almost tender lies. But darling, here's the ending. I'm not chasing ghosts tonight. I'm done with all the circling of your half-committed light. You can keep your fate in smoke rings, keep the stories you distort. I'm building something stronger than your disappearing warmth. And though you'll blow more circles just to pull another heart, I won't be there to catch them when they shatter and eat apart. Your love was just a vapor that could never truly start. But I'm breathing clean for once, with no smoke upon my heart. Neon lights don't warn you when they burn your dreams alive. They just flicker in the distance while you struggle to survive. The city hums a lullaby, sharpened cut the soul, and your shadow on the sidewalk makes the broken parts feel whole. I walk beneath the street lamp with your memory on my coat, the zipper stuck with heartache and the lies you used to float, the nightclubs on the corner. Still remember how we swayed, but the rhythm died too early when your footsteps slowly strayed. The neon kissed my shoulder, left a bruise of electric blue, painted longing on my collar like it still belonged to you. The city tasted bitter when your sweetness wasn't there, and the music in the alleys felt a static in the air. I tried to drown your echo in a bar soaked red with sin, but your laughter climbed the counter and wrapped itself around my skin. The bartender said forget him, but he never saw the burn of a love that left too slowly with too many roads to turn. I wandered through the nightscape where our kisses used to fall, watch the billboards blinking warnings that I never read at all. My heels clicked empty rhythm down the boulevard of truth, where every sign reminded me of the girl I lost in you. You always loved the chaos, loved the world that spun too fast, but I loved you like a promise that was never meant to last. And when the neon faded and revealed the cracks beneath, I realized I was lonely, even pressed against your teeth. But now the light seems softer, less like wounds upon my skin. I'm learning how to walk again without folding from within. The city's still unforgiving, but it glows a different way, and the neon that once hurt me now lights up my own damn stage. So if you're out there wandering past the places we have been, know the neon that once burned me now feels gentle on my skin. You were just a fleeting flicker, I'm the fire underneath, and I'll rise through bitter neon with a brand new flame to breathe. My lips keep telling on me, spilling truths I shouldn't say. Every time I taste your memory, my girls say I should leave, say I'm better without pain. But the second someone asks me, I say your damn name again. I walk like I'm unbothered, I talk like I'm brand new, but the tremble in my breathing still belongs to you. You touch me like a rumor, soft enough to make me melt, then vanish like a secret no one ever really felt. You knew just how to hold me, just enough to pull me in, and you left me with the silence screaming underneath my skin. I practice saying I'm over you, but my lips betray the act. They curve around the memories that I still can't subtract. And heartbreak has a rhythm that my voice can't quite contain. It slips between the syllables like a whisper soaked in pain. If strength was made of lipstick, I'd be painted thick tonight. But even the boldest color can't disguise what's not alright. I flirt with better choices, I pretend I'm finally free, but the truth sticks to my tongue like your name won't let me be. So I wipe my tears in laughter, hide the longing in my grin, but every word I speak still has your fingerprints within. I say I'm moving forward, say the past is dead and done, but my lips, they keep on telling that you're still the only one. Maybe someday I'll forget you, lose the craving in my tone. Maybe someday love will find me where I'm standing all alone. But tonight my lips are honest, more than I can ever be, and they whisper through the darkness how you still live inside of me. Bartender, pour forgiveness, make it strong enough to last. I'm drowning in the memories of a love already past. He left with all my breathing, left his shadow in my place. Now every drink I order has the outline of his face. The jukebox plays our downfall in the slow and shaking tune, and I swear the neon flickers like it's warning me too soon. My glass is full of thunder, my pulse is made of ache, and the tenderness he promised was a tenderness he'd fake. He loved me like a gamble, bet his heart but kept the dice, and I paid for every moment at a devastating price. I learned to like a bottle shattering through the fall. The bar stool knows my secrets more than he ever did. Knows the nights I fought his memory like a child fighting the dread. I confess to every stranger, 'cause the night won't judge my sin. And the dim lights on the counter feel like home beneath my skin. He tasted like a sunrise, but he vanished like the dusk. Left me dancing through the empty, in a world I couldn't trust. Now I sip on bitter courage, just to stand up to the truth. He loved me for the weakness, but destroyed the strength of youth. But here's to new beginnings, here's to learning how to rise, to seeing through the honey in a heartbreak sweet disguise. I'll walk out of this barroom with my dignity intact, and the pieces he abandoned I'll rebuild, and that's a fact. So this is last call for my heart. He can't walk back through the door. The girl he used to torture doesn't live here anymore. I'll finish up my courage, pay the bill for what we were, and step into the midnight knowing I deserve much more.